Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and I am back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. Now, today we find ourselves on the same map that we found ourselves on a few days ago. That would be this Naboo city here. A few days ago we had Padme and Water Fountain Boy, who was an ARC trooper defending Padme in this little arena area. And he, for some reason, decided mid-battle I need to take a bath. You know, it's something I gotta do. What an absolute mad lad. So, you guys wanted a part 2 to this after Padme and Water Fountain Boy got kidnapped. So, or not kidnapped, more just captured. And I thought, yeah, heck yeah, we'll do it. So, the droids have taken the city, but they've taken extreme losses in doing so. So their numbers are seriously down. They maybe have 50 to 75 battle droids within the city holding its walls at the moment. And they weren't able to defend any of these little trench lines because of their such extreme lack of numbers at the moment. So the battle droids call upon some backup. They're calling in reinforcements. So some standard battle droid reinforcements are coming from over here, as well as some security droids. Why not? I thought we'd add a little flavor into the mix. So these mad lads are coming in from this way. And then we've also got some commando droids over here that are going to be coming in to try and back up the city as well. And finally, we have Captain Rex and the Gungans and Naboo Guard, who Captain Rex heard about Padme and wanting to help his old friend, and of course his Jedi General's wife, although Captain Rex doesn't really know that, but he knows Anakin and Padme have a close relationship, and Anakin must have been off doing something and was not available. So Captain Rex volunteered to go with the 501st Clone Trooper Legion to save Padme, who has been captured. So he's brought along with him some Gungans, a couple of Jar Jars, and some Naboo Palace Guard and Naboo soldiers with him, as well as, of course, the 501st Legion. And they are going to be attacking the city, hopefully taking it before the droid reinforcements get to the city lines, but that's a hope. We'll see if it actually happens. And their final objective will be to get to Padme and Water Fountain Boy, who is making a triumphant return in this episode, who are chilling over here out of the line of sight of battle, where the battle droids are trying to keep them safe so that they still have hostages with which to do whatever they please later on. So, without further ado, guys, I'll be right back, and we're going to get this battle started. Okay then, boyos, let's go ahead and get this shindig started here. I do expect there to be some lag during this video, simply because there's going to be a lot of moving parts, and that takes a lot of CPU to deal with, because we're going to have the clones coming in over here with the Jar Jars and the Royal Palace Guards. Then we're going to have reinforcements coming from here and over this way, and then we're also going to have the defenders fighting back against the oncoming invaders. So I do feel like it'll get pretty laggy, so I do apologize for that, but sometimes it's worth it to see this sort of epic battle unfold. I think it'll be pretty sick. I also really like that we're using a variety of soldiers in this. Not only are we using battle droids, commando droids, and standard clone troopers, which I've used a lot, we're also using Gungans and Naboo soldiers, which I think is fun. I plan to do this a lot more in the future, you know, get a lot more variety in our units, because I think it's very, very cool. Either way, the battle's starting off hot here. You might notice those turrets were hit hard by some rockets, actually. That's a good way of taking those out, because it'll guarantee a kill. Oh, large rocket, though, hitting right there. Knocked out Captain Rex and some of his boys, but it looks like they're getting back up. It must have been some friendly fire, and friendly fire with rockets does tend to do less damage to the recipients of the fire than standard enemy fire. So that's a good thing for Captain Rex that it wasn't coming from an enemy rocket, or else he'd probably be dead. It does look like the Palace Guards are taking the lead of this battle here, really rushing on into this square and hitting these droids hard and where it hurts. Perhaps they're trying to get vengeance for their senator, who they probably adore her. I mean, she's pretty popular amongst the people of Naboo from what we've seen in the movies and the TV show and things like that. So they're probably ready to get some revenge and just rush on in here. And Captain Rex is right there with them. His longtime friend's in danger, and he wants to save her as much as these Royal Palace Guards do. So he is taking the absolute lead here, which is insane. Here comes the clone troopers coming in providing some backup, finally getting in there with the palace guards. Let's see where the reinforcements are at. Looks like the droid reinforcements are actually starting to engage a little bit. Looks like their snipers might be peppering a little bit of fire in at the clones from afar. Not too shabby, not too shabby. But they're not fully mobilized quite yet against the incoming clone troopers. It'll take them a little ways to get on in here. So if the clones can blitz through this area as fast as possible before the droid reinforcements manage to enter into the city, then they will be much, much better off. But we'll see if they actually manage to do that. Looks like we do have commando droids getting into the city. There are less commando droids, though, than there are standard droid reinforcements, so that should hopefully help out a little bit, in the very least, that the standard droids haven't quite made it into the city, but the commando droids have, so a little bit of good, little bit of bad. It does look like some of the droids are killing some troopers over here. From afar this way, and now they're fully engaged with the clones and Naboo soldiers that are on the outskirts over here. Very small amount, but they're still taking on this larger army. It could end in disaster for them as they're facing a much larger force, pretty out in the open here, so it's not going to be too good. We actually can see a few DC-15X's rounding off here, though, which is very good for the clones because these sniper rifles are just impressive at a distance, and they can seriously do some damage. So hopefully that gives these clones the edge a little bit. They are getting a lot of droid kills here, but you know, there are a lot of droid numbers. Hopefully these clones do manage to slow them down in time for Captain Rex's main group to push further into the city, but it doesn't look like they're managing to get super far in here, as right now they seem to be skirmishing a little bit with some spare droids here and there, some commando droids, things like that. A large group of commando droids actually heading off to the right over here. And this is where we're sort of running into that massive lag, because now everyone is mobilized in this battle and there's a lot of lasers being shot. So we're going to have to deal with some lag for a little bit here. Looks like a very large portion of the Republic and Naboo army is still inside this courtyard. Perhaps they're taking a bit more of a defensive stance now, as they're choosing to do that instead of going aggressive. Maybe they think if they can hold out, deplete the droid numbers, and then push in after that, that could work out. And I do think that's a solid strategy, especially considering they're going up against battle droids who aren't exactly that intelligent or that good of fighters to begin with. So, I mean, maybe it'll work out. Though I do think the sort of blitzkrieg method of hitting them fast and hard would be the superior way of going about this battle, but I'm obviously not controlling them, so I can't do that. Though they are getting a lot of kills over here. To be fair, they've killed probably 30 or 40 droids on this hillside, though the droids are getting closer and closer with every step here, which must be somewhat daunting for the this very small amount of clones and Naboo soldiers holding out over here. But I mean, clones are pretty smart. They can take out large amounts of droids in very bad circumstances, so they could pull out. I'm not seeing Captain Rex anywhere. Perhaps he's still alive, or perhaps he did fall somewhere during this battle. I'm not fully sure. I hope he's still alive, because I do like to see the commanders and captains taking part within the battle. Oh, there's a door here that you can go into? Well, there's a whole bunch of people in. Oh my god. There's an entire interior to this building that I had no idea about. Whoa. That's an awesome idea for a future video. Okay. Very nice. Very cool. I did not know about that. Well, I guess the clones just discovered that. The droids evidently did not know about it either, or else they would have probably grabbed it. Does this Jar Jar have a gun? Who allowed the Jar Jars to pick up guns? Guys, don't you think this is a terrible idea, giving the Jar Jars weapons and ammunition? He seems to be the only one. Wow, he must have picked it up on his own. That's insane. Because I did not give any Jar Jars guns. Those pesky Gungans. So the battle on the outside is still taking place. It looks like the clones are still taking some losses here, and the droids are really getting nice and close here, just on the opposite side of this hill in the forest over here. In fact, within grenading range, which if the clones play this right, they could get a lot of kills with grenades, but instead the droids are actually playing it very well and throwing a lot of grenades at the clones, resulting in mass deaths there. That's going to weaken the defenses over this side, which is no bueno for the clones. But the droids are very clustered up over here, so if the clones can manage to get a few grenades off that way, it could be big news, big news. But instead, the clones seem to be suffering a lot of losses over here, which is no bueno. But they're also pushing off to the right over here a lot more than they were previously. That's a good sign, because that means that they're going to be progressing in this battle a little bit more now. And while some of their troopers take care of that droid army coming in on their flank, they will hopefully manage to go and rescue Padme before the end of this battle. Because they've still got a lot of work to do here. Where are those commando droids? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, they're all chilling behind this building. Perhaps they're waiting for the clones actually to get out into this courtyard area, so you'll sort of burst through here, and then the commando droids are going to be able to sort of side sweep them and take a large amount of them out. That would be an interesting strategy. I'd actually like to see that play out if the commando droids do manage to do it. Looks like the clones, though, are pushing forward, so this could happen. Less and less droids are left alive along these defenses to take care of them. But there are still some that the clones are going to have to watch out for. It seems like some of these droids over in this like fountain area are actually fighting against some of the clones, perhaps getting a kill or two here and there. Really anything will help the droid cause here against this large invasion force. This area over here, again, in last battle, it went untouched, and in this battle it seems to be going untouched as well, which seems a little weird. I don't know, maybe it's just in a tough location for the fighters to get to, and they're, you know, results in them not really wanting to go fight those guys. And I suppose they're not really hurting them, you know, if they're stationary over there. What's the point of going and fighting them? Just let them live their lives, man. They're adults, for goodness sake. Well, they're droids. Same thing. Alright, so this battle over here is heating up quite a bit. We're seeing a lot more droid deaths, but we're also seeing a lot more clone deaths. It's gonna be a while before we sort of find out who ends up succeeding in this skirmish over this way, and whoever wins this skirmish could very well win the total battle, because this is where both sides have their main forces here. And if the droids manage to deplete the clone forces enough here and they lose, then the clones still have to go attack those defenses that is holding Padme hostage. So the clones really have to play this pretty carefully. They have to make sure that they have enough troopers left alive after this battle to go and finish off the droid defenses. So there's still a lot of stuff going on here. Also, it seems like the lag is subsiding substantially, which is very nice for us. It just means that we get to see all of the FPS instead of 4 FPS, which is very nice. It does seem like the clones are sweeping over here. They have basically claimed victory on this side after, well, they pretty much committed the rest of their force to that attack. So hopefully they still have enough troopers left alive to deal with those defenses. But let's not forget about these commando droids over here, who are springing their trap and shooting into a bunch of clones over on this hillside over here. Grenades are being tossed. Looks like clones are going down in this area over here. What is happening? Oh my goodness. This droid, like, crammed himself into a corner and is making an epic holdout, but this clone comes and just whacks him on the head, taking out his circuits. Very, very nice. But this commando droid's friends are still around this corner. Clones trying to funnel in through this way, and they're doing it in mass, hoping to overwhelm the commando droids, but instead they're just taking a ton of losses right there. Hopefully they're killing a few of these commando droids, maybe. It'd be really good if the clones could push through from the south over here as well and hit them from 2 different sides, get a multiple prong attack going, but instead they seem to be only focusing on this forward assault over here, and it's resulting in the Republic just really, really hurting here, and a vast majority of their forces are going down against these commando droids who have just sort of squirmed their way into this very good position. But that's a grenade! I don't know if that got any kills. Some of these commando droids might have been too far away. There aren't too many commando droids left alive. The clones have depleted their numbers over here, but you know, they're in a solid position to do a lot of damage. Let's see what's going on over here. Looks like still some clones around this way. Actually, quite a few over here, too. Wow, way more over here than I thought. Jeez Louise, okay. Where were all you guys? And it seems like there's a little bit of droid fire coming from somewhere over here. Oh. These guys over here seem to be peppering that corner for some reason. Perhaps they think this Royal Guard's still alive. Oh, here comes a few clones actually getting into the mixa over here. And fighting away at some of these battle droids. They likely will go down because this is pretty far ahead with little backup. And we are seeing them die pretty easily. They don't have a lot of forces over here. These clones finally rounding the corner over here, and they're having to engage with a few droids that are over this way. And they're also, it seems like, engaging with some of these commando droids. So they're finally getting that dual movement there, and hopefully they can kind of collapse into these commando droids. Only about 10 commando droids, I'd say, left. Oh my goodness, 2 go down right there. And more are going down as these guys shimmy down the wall, and it looks like this commando threat will finally be over after a bit here. And that was a large grenade. Is that it? Yep, that's it for the commando droids. Very, very nice. Well done, clones. That was well played. So, if we real quick look at the map, the mini-map, blue are Republic forces, red are droid forces. It seems like the droids have a solid holdout over here where Padme and Fountain Boy are chilling. We'll put them on movement mode hold. It looks like they've been walking around a little bit. Then they've also got another holdout over here where Water Fountain Boy's natural territory is. And then they've got more troopers over here. So the clones could potentially just full out win this battle and save Padme. Be very, very impressive. DC-15X Trooper gunning his way forward, helping out with some overwatch against the droid army here. Palace Guards running on through here. Couple of them going down, but their bravery knows no bounds. They want to save their senator. No longer queen, but senator. Didn't she relinquish the title of queen to be a senator? It was something like that. I think that's how it worked. I'm not fully sure on that one actually. But the droids still hold strong on their defensive positions over here. I honestly thought the clones didn't have this battle back here. I really thought they were going to lose, but they pulled through and slaughtered those droids. Maybe it was their positioning was just better or something like that, but it's definitely something. Seems like clones edging their way this way. And looks like a few clones have made their way this way and died in the process. These droids are holding this sort of window area, or doorway area, not window area. And getting a large number of kills, but that last droid couldn't hold out anymore. Got like 6 or 7 clone kills there, though. Oh, looks like this patio area finally saw some action. A couple of droids dying over this way. So the clones are going to be cutting through this way and the other way, getting a dual-pronged attack. Very nice. You guys know I love a good pincer movement. And droids continuing to get quite a number of kills on the defenders. Rockets coming through, though, slaughtering a few of these guys in the doorway. Wow, okay, so the Republic is really going no holds bar here. They're done messing around. They want to save their senator here. They're done. They're done with this crud. Oh, okay. But this rush to save her is resulting in quite a number of deaths. So, looks like they've made it through, and the senator and the Water Fountain Boy over here, they're safe to go this way and join their boys. So these two have been successfully saved, but now the clones have to clones and Naboo guards have to finish off this battle and finally just retake this city altogether. That's the final goal here. And here they come over the bridge. We'll see if the droids manage to do as good of a hold as Water Fountain Boy did. And droids, you wanna? There you go. Okay. They were waiting. They were like trying to optimize their shots, but they might have waited a little too long there, as most of these clones made it into the area and thus sort of solidified their firepower. Though the droids did manage to get quite a number of kills. Alright, so that's taken. What else needs to be taken? There's like a few droid resistors over here, so we'll send a squad of clones and palace guards that way to see if they can take this area. There's not too many over here. Looks like 2 here, 2 here. I don't know. Couple around here, something like that. So, this should be quick work for the clones. I'm assuming this will be a victory here, considering. Ooh, okay. Clones actually retreating back. They decided that was not a fight they wanted to be a part of. Retreating all the way back. Okay, they get to the bridge, they get some backup, and now they're spraying down. I guess they didn't feel comfortable in their position over there. Did that droid just survive a rocket to the face? Woo! Ooh, doggy. Oh, this droid's worried about some troopers over that way. Should be worrying about the troopers on the left. Looks like the majority of the droids over here have died, though. Oh, there's 2 around this part. Well, interesting. Okay, there goes that droid. Clones only have 1 droid over here left, 2 back here, and then there's 2 in this courtyard area over here. Interesting, very, very interesting. Alright, so here comes this clone squad is coming back. We'll see if they can do any damage here. That droid takes a few shots, misses all of them on this palace guard. Palace guard starts to fire his rifle a little bit. He's getting shot a lot. He tries to take cover, but goes down, but then this clone boyo over here gets the kill. Alright, now these troopers need to go ahead and kill these 2 droids holding out on this area over here. So we'll just sort of edge them that way. Scanners are indicating droids over here, sir. Right, let's get to it, matey. That's what the Nabooians sound like, of course. But of course, my accents are flawless. They don't, guys, don't walk away. Go. Fight. Win. Alright. Little battle going on here. Droids. Okay. Clones. Really? What? Guys! How could you be so bad? Excuse me? It was 2 droids. Also, excuse the squeaky chair. I need some, like, WB-40 for this thing. That's alright. Reinforcements are coming forward. You guys better kill these guys. My goodness. That was insane. There's a waterfall over here? I had no idea. That's sick. I love that. Alright, these droids still holding this area over here. No, the clones are getting distracted. Oh, there's a battle going on over here, it looks like. Oh, the Jar Jars came through and took out these battle droids. Hey, very nice, guys. Very, very nice. But they're holding droid weapons. Why are the Jar Jars, like, pilfering this battlefield? My goodness. By the way, Jar Jars did very little during this entire battle. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. This guy's reloading. Let's see if we can't round this corner. There we go. It's as easy as that. Oh, we didn't kill him. Oh, jeez. Why didn't you go? Bruh. Alright, I need to redeem this. This guy's got 9 kills? Whoa. There you go, make it 10. Alright, this John Land is this guy's name. He has 10 kills. That's insane. How's everyone else doing? This, like, this guy's 1. This guy's none. 1. None. 2. Yeah, like, none of these guys have any kills. Except for John Land, who has 10 all of a sudden. What the heck, John? He must have been in the thick of it. Dang. Alright, so the Republic manages to retake the city. Let me know what you think should happen in the next episode of this trilogy. Padme and Water Fountain Boy maybe strike back. Maybe Theed has been captured this whole time. So, you know, Water Fountain Boy and Padme lead the army to go take Theed. Or there's like some sort of a battle engagement somewhere else or back in this city. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think should happen. Either way, thank you so much for watching this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Check out all my social medias. Links are in the description below. That includes things like Instagram, Twitter, Overtone, Discord server, Steam group, Patreon if you want to support me there. Yeah, whatever. By the way, I think I will be streaming today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's the time I decided to stream tomorrow, or today, when this video comes out on Monday the 13th. So, look out for that. Hopefully that does happen. That's the plan. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.